What's up guys, Brian Grant here of ContestChampion.com, back with another Alliance War. This time my Alliance 4 Loki is going up against Fire, Filipinos Regenerated. And I'm going to be entering the battlefield with Gwenpool, Vision, and not Voodoo, but I'm bringing back the Stark Spidey to try to deal with that pesky Thorns node, thinking I can get some poise charges up and everything, and then hopefully not have to attack into him too much. I do have the suicides back on for this war. This is with my new hybrid suicide build, where I place my champions without suicides, and then I switch back on over to them for the rest of my gameplay. I'm going to back out of this first fight just so that I can get some more energy, and then boost up and try to get through my path here. So the first node up, I'll warn you now, it doesn't go particularly well, and there's actually going to be a part in there where I will, I'm actually going to pause the first fight for just a second, just to give you a little bit of a breakdown of what's going on. But for the time being, I'm just going to pop some boosts. Not expecting anything too crazy here on this node. Typically, I'm seeing Mordos, Magics, Dormammus, Nightcrawler, Hulk, or some other obscure champion occasionally, but you know, for the most part, one of the first few champions that I mentioned, Juggernaut as well. So I'm expecting one of these champions, and because this is the Outlast and Optimus node and Plagued Mind, I take in Gwenpool here to get that extra bit of bleed damage to kind of cut through all that stuff, all that extra stuff. And it's Mordo. Okay, no problem. I've dealt with Mordo here plenty of times before. This should not be anything too crazy. I just have to watch out for my bleeds triggering stuns on Mordo. And the fight starts relatively well, and then watch right after the special on the second hit. I'm going to pause it right here. There's a stun and a bleed on the same time. I've never seen that before. So of course, you know, not expecting anything, I attack into it and astral evade, and yeah, that's when the damage it really starts. He parries me there, gets a special one off, and now yeah, my health is extremely low. It's actually going to happen one more time where boom, right there. I was not that time. Man, it's a 3% chance stun when he's bleeding. 3% chance, like, alright, like right there that he was stunned again, but this time I was prepared for it. I'm really not prepared for it when he only has one bleed on him, because it's such a low chance to stun. At only 3%, I'm just not expecting it, and it happened twice this fight. Yeah, if you've watched my past wars, Mordo, he's usually not that big of a deal for me with Gwenpool. You know, Gwenpool, on paper, seems like you know, it's a bad option because of those auto stuns, those auto attack stuns, and in this case it did not work out. But it's very rare that it goes like this. And that first one, there's no way I could have avoided that. The bleed and the stun happened on the same hit. Never seen anything like that before. The second one, if I was on my toes, I could have avoided it. You know, I did put a bleed on him first, and then the next attack stunned. I wasn't expecting, I wasn't ready. The third time, I finally was ready and was able to evade. Alright, but this next node up here, this is Dormammu. Watch this. This is Unblockable Special 2. I'm going to bait out the heavy attack real quick here. I'm going to go in and get blasted by his Special 2. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? Now I'm power locked. I'm not being able to gain any power. I'm panicking because, yeah, like, what am I going to do? I got to power burn this guy. I don't want him to get to his Special 2. But luckily the power lock goes off, and I am able to power control him from here on out. But I'm in rough shape. I'm in rough shape if I get hit at all anymore. I'm dead. I'm done for. And happens right here. I evade back on his one attack, and he's got such a long reach on his second attack. It's weird. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that or not, because I evade back on his medium, and then he uses a light hit, and the reach is long enough, even though that I evaded back, that he's able to connect with it. So yeah, I don't know if that's by design or what, but that initial part where I got blasted after evading his special, that pissed me off, man. It was like, come on. I mean, you know, I evaded his heavy attack, not his special. So I evade the heavy, and then he blasts me with a special, and yeah, from there I'm just crippled through that fight. I'm gonna go back in here with Spider-Man. I'm thinking, you know what, screw it, man. I'm not going to revive Vision just for this last little bit of fight. Spider-Man hits hard enough that at this HP, yeah, I'll just cut right through him, no problem. He doesn't even get a chance to fire off his special. If you notice, I did the same exact thing there, baited out a heavy, and I attack in, and yeah, this time he doesn't blast me with a special immediately. So yeah, pretty frustrating right there to lose that much health, to lose basically 2 champions in the first 2 fights. Because Gwenpool, as far as I'm concerned, she's of no use at that HP. So yeah, gonna have to heal up for this next fight. This is the stun immune node, and I'm not quite sure who to expect here. For the most part, I see juggernauts or champions that can evade. And I checked this guy's profile out, Zen here, and he has Spider-Man. None of these other champions in his profile, at least, I don't expect to see them on this node. So I'm thinking either it's, you know, like a rank 3 5-star Juggernaut, or it might be that Spider-Man. But he's up here on the left protector, so I'm guessing that's his Spider-Man. So yeah, not really expecting Spider-Man either, and I'm not quite sure who to expect. But in any case, I'm going to be entering here with Gwenpool. No matter who it is, I want to fight this with Gwenpool. So yeah, it doesn't really matter anyway. I don't even know why I bother checking, honestly. Go ahead and heal up Gwenpool with 2 of these level 4 potions and start things out again. And it is Nightcrawler. Okay, alright, Nightcrawler on stun immune. This could be troublesome. This is, you know, Nightcrawler typically goes alright if I'm able to parry stun him. When he is immune like this to stuns, it becomes a little bit trickier. So I'm really trying to focus, really trying to be on my toes. I already spent, you know, a couple hundred units on this war, trying to avoid anything else like that. Don't want to give away any more deaths or anything either. So I'm trying to play this, you know, pretty cautiously. Try to back out anytime I see that evade. And for the most part, it's going pretty well here. I'm up to 17 hits, so I'm reducing his defensive ability accuracy every time I extend the combo by 2%. So now I'm over 20% there, or I'm sorry, over 20 hits, which is over 40%. All right, he's almost dead. If I could just get to my special 3 here, almost at the special 3. I was going to attack into him. If he evaded, the second that he evaded, I was going to pop my special 3 and finish him off, but he actually did not evade at that last little bit of combo. So alright, finally, we had a fight that went well in this war. The first fight that went well. 3 fights into it. Nothing frustrating about that one. Luckily, because, yeah, I don't know how much more frustration I could take. This war just did not start out well. But here I am at Thorns node. Spider-Man is relatively healthy, so my confidence, it's back. And I want to take Spider-Man in here. I already know that it's going to be this Cyclops that this guy has in his profile. Rank 4, 5-star Cyclops. I'm going to go ahead and pop a level 2 healing potion. And the strategy here, guys, is to not attack into him. I don't want to attack into him at all. All I want to do is evade his attacks, evade his special. Spider-Man should basically automatically evade the special. It's going to be very hard for him to hit me with the special until I get to, you know, 7 to 10 poise charges, and then I'm going to knock into him. So I'm evading back here. Oof, that blocked hit took a lot out of me, actually. Evading back, and oh my god. Oh my god. RIP Spidey. Oh, just like that, guys. Stark Spidey. He's down. He's down. He did not evade that special. Oh man. Yeah. I shouldn't have counted on it. That was my fault. I should not have counted on it as if it was going to be a 100% evasion thing, because it's not a 100% chance to evade it. Yeah, anyway, I say that I'm going to do that fight tomorrow, as yeah, I was already kind of late and everything, and I was a bit tilted after that one, after everything else that happened in this war. So yeah, I come back the next day, and someone else actually took down the Thorns node for me, which I appreciate very much, as we were kind of ahead in this war quite a bit. So we didn't need that extra bit of exploration, able to cut down on the cost. And this power gain node is Juggernaut. This will be the last node of this war for me. And Juggernaut, it's fine. I'm used to fighting Juggernauts. I like fighting Juggernauts. It's pretty fun to fight Juggernauts, in my opinion. And this looks to be only a rank 3 Juggernaut, if I'm not mistaken. It's a 5-star, but it looks to only be a rank 3, so shouldn't be anything too crazy. Trying to avoid getting backed into the corner, though, of course, which is pretty tough to do against all that unstoppableness that he's got going on. But luckily I get some openings, able to push him back a bit. I don't know who's going to drop me first, me or him. But bait out one last heavy, get some attacks going, and he drops to that little bit of bleed damage. I wanted to pop him with a special after that, but you know, that debuff on me drained my power right before I was able to do it. So very fortunate that that last little bit of bleed ticked him out. But anyway, you could see my alarm going off there if you were watching the screen. Yeah, I have an alarm set. That was still kind of early for me. Woke up a little bit before that. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this war, guys. Filipinos Regenerated. Fire. It was a good war to you guys. We did come out on top in this case. Maybe we will meet again one day. We'll see. But yeah, for now, thank you very much for watching, everybody. And I'm hoping that the next war is not as frustrating as this one was for me. But we'll see, I guess. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.